Hi everyone, it is Beth with Flying by the Seed of My Plants, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And I am harvesting Stevia. I want to go ahead and make an extract out of it. So I'm going to show you how I am harvesting and how much I have, and then I'll bring you in the house and show you the step-by-step of what I'm doing. Okay, so look how bushy everything has gotten from the last time I harvested. And I did do the dry, but I want to do the liquid this time. So doing an extract. So I am just going to harvest a bunch of these leaves, and actually I'm going to go ahead and taste one. Yep. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And by doing this, you're also, slowing down where it goes to flower. Okay, so I did get what I want, and so I filled this up, and I'm going to go ahead and take it in, rinse it off, and I will be spin drying it in my salad spinner. And so I'm going to take you inside and show you the process. Okay, so I brought everything in the house, and right now I'm just going to wash off the stevia. This is what I harvested, so I'm just putting it in this bowl in my sink. And I don't use any pesticides, so I'm not worried about that. But as far as washing like any dirt, different things like that off, that's all I'm going to be doing. And if there's like leaves that you can see, have browning, I'll just remove those. Just kind of removing, I guess you could say, the outdoor pollution. We've been getting the smoke from Canada, from their fires. And just making sure there's no insects on here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my salad spinner. Okay, so I have my salad spinner, and actually at this time you can pinch off the leaves, and like I said, if you're finding anything that is brown, but I'm just going down and stripping it, and at the top just pinching those off. And this can go in the composter, the stems. And it's easy just to take your stem and just, it should be easy. Anyhow, going down like this and just stripping them. And at the top, where you have this at the top, I'm just pinching that off. And this one, just pulling it and stripping the leaves off. Okay, so this is what I got so far. It's quite a nice little harvest there, and I'm going to take you over and I'm going to spin this dry. Okay, and then I went ahead and I sterilized a 1-quart jar, just cleaning it with soapy water, hot water, rinsing it and making sure it's clean. And I'm just going to take the stevia leaves and fill up the jar. And it looks like I might actually need 2 jars. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another jar, and I'm gonna have to wash it and everything. So in the meantime, here is the vodka I'm using. This is a 42%, 42 proof alcohol vodka. And I'm just gonna pour that on top. I mean, some people use the really heavy proof or high proof vodka, but this is going to work just fine. Okay. And I really don't want to spend a lot of money on a more expensive vodka. So, all right, so I have it in the jar, and I have a lid. I just gotta figure out what did I do with it. Oh, it's over here. And just put that on top. Screw it on. And I'm just gonna do this a couple times, make sure the alcohol gets through all of the stevia leaves. And then I'm gonna put it in a cool, dark area in my kitchen. And this, you wanna do it from anywhere from 36 to 48 hours and no longer than 48 hours. From what I understand, it will turn bitter if you go over the 48 hours. So after this, after it sits for 48 hours, I'll bring it back, and we're gonna go ahead and put it on the stove and let the alcohol burn off. So I'll show you when we get to that stage. Hi everyone. Okay, it is now Friday, July 21st, and I am going to finish doing the stevia and following a recipe. To be honest, I hope this works. Because it didn't seem to change color. And I'm just using this sieve. I don't know, guys. I hope it works, otherwise I wasted a whole bunch of vodka. And this was from the fresh stevia leaves. Okay, and I have one more jar. And, you know, I was turning the jar, not shaking it, but turning it upside down just to keep moving the liquid and the leaves to keep them covered. So it's been just about 48 hours. Because from what I understand, you're not supposed to go over 48 hours or it turns bitter. Alright, so I'm going to turn the stove on, and I'm just going to turn it to like medium, and this process is to burn off all the alcohol, and then what you're going to have left is the stevia. I don't know if this is going to work. Well, I could definitely taste the sweetness. So let's see what happens. I do want to burn off the alcohol though. And this was a 42 proof. So from what I understand, this will burn down about 42% to burn off the alcohol. And so right now I got it on, you know, medium heat, and I will bring it back as soon as it starts boiling, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's still boiling, and this is what I used for the vodka. It's Colonial Club, and it is diluted vodka, 21% alcohol, 42% proof, distilled from grain. So I don't know, maybe using a higher proof is better. I'm still working on it, but I just wanted to share that with you to see. All right, so I'm just going to let it keep going because I want it to reduce at least 40%. And then from there, I'm going to try it. I'll make like a cup of tea or something and add the stevia to it, and we'll see how it tastes. Okay, so I don't see it bubbling anymore, so, and to be honest, it smells the same. But, you know, it's only 42% proof alcohol, so, and this is burned down over 50%. You know, so I'm going to go ahead and let this cool off. And I'm actually going to make a cup of coffee and put it in there and see how it goes. You know, if it's sweet like sugar, I'll let you know. Okay, so here, let me turn that light on. All right, I took it off of the stove and I made myself a cup of coffee. And I'm just going to, got some extras in this one. So I'm just going to take about, let's start with a half a teaspoon. And I also like cream in my coffee. But it did actually turn more color than I thought it would. And, you know, I boiled it down or cooked it down over 50%. Add some cream or milk. Stir it up. And now to try it. Okay, that was not sweet enough. Okay, that definitely did sweeten it. So I did probably about 2 teaspoons now. And that's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and store this in the refrigerator. It definitely, to me, tastes, well, the powder is sweet. The problem with the powder is it doesn't dissolve like in your coffee. So this I do like. And so I'm going to store it in the refrigerator. And, you know, some people said you could store it 3 months. Some said a little bit longer. So if I use this in my coffee daily, it is pretty good. And there are different recipes for this. So, you know, some use water. So I wanted to try this method just with the vodka. And like I said, this one was 42% proof. Some people use a higher proof. And the other important thing is to go ahead and cook it down. I was right under 48 hours. From what I understand, if you go over 48 hours of steeping it, the stevia in alcohol, it will get bitter. So I don't know because I was just under 48 hours. But yeah. And I still have a little bit in this glass, so I'm going to go ahead and use that up in the next couple of days. But the coffee, It definitely sweetened it up. Yeah, I think it's good. All right, so hope you enjoyed that, and I will talk to you on the next one. All right, bye.